Posted by u/Maven_Black. Fired from Walgreens I never worked at. In fact, I've never worked at any Walgreens. So this was some 10 years ago, and while the conversation is paraphrased, I remember it like it was yesterday. So, background. At the time, I was working Grave and Swing as a casino player's host in Reno, Nevada. For those who don't know what that job is, we take care of the high rollers, make sure they get comps, dining, and hotel reservations, get invites to tournaments, limo rides, you name it. I wore a nice black blazer with the name tag, slacks, comfortable but professional shoes, hair, and makeup done. The days I worked swing, I was off at 3 a.m., but after waiting for bus and the ride home, I would make it to my place at about 5 a.m. Directly across the street from my home was a Walgreens. I stopped in a lot of mornings to grab a protein shake, pick up prescriptions, etc. But on Wednesday mornings, they put out a lot of clearance items. You could snag small appliances dirt cheap. So I was always there on Wednesday stocking up on Christmas and birthday presents, etc. The employees and manager knew me by sight and some by name. I was usually a zombie after work, I think like most people, lol, and this Wednesday was no different. I was looking over the latest selection trying to decide if I needed a new coffee maker or just wanted one because it was clearance for like $5. A woman was next to me speaking Tagalog into her phone. I don't speak it, but Reno has a pretty large Filipino community, so I could at least recognize it. Her language is not important to the story. It just struck me how odd the little things we remember are. She finished her conversation and looked at me. Can I get a discount on this? I don't remember what this was, some small appliance. The box is smashed up. No idea, I told her, but I would ask to plug it in to test it before I bought it if the box was damaged. I have no idea if anyone can actually do that, but it seemed reasonable to me. Why would you sell something that doesn't work? She demanded. I had no idea at this point she thought I worked there. I thought she was making conversation. In my defense, I was half asleep and just wanted a good deal on a damn stick blender. Oh, I told her, I absolutely wouldn't sell it, but I'm not in the business of selling things anyway. Oh, so you are too good and important to sell things that is just for the low employees? I finally looked at her. Until then, I was pretty focused on staying awake. I could see she was getting angry. It dawned on me that I still had my name tag on. I slipped it off. They are the kinds with magnets, not pins, and stuck it in my pocket. Oh, sorry, I forgot to take this off. I started to say I don't work here. But she was having none of that. Oh, you think you are too good to help me just because I am Filipina? She may have said Filipino, I confess I don't know which is correct, and going only off memory. My money is good, she said something in Tagalog that did not sound flattering. You think you can trick me by taking off your name tag? I just sighed. I don't want your money. I don't work here. I am shopping. Please leave me alone. She ignored everything I just said except for, oh, you won't be getting my money because you need to give me this for free for not helping me. Ma'am, I tried to reason with her. I can't give you that. I really don't work here. If you take it without paying, that is stealing. Oh, now you think I'm poor and a thief? WTF, where did poor come from? I want to talk to the manager of the whole store. Lady, I turned back to the shelf. I wish you would fucking talk to anyone but me. I didn't swear because I was angry. I just have a potty mouth. She stomped off, her heels making the little tick, 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 tick sounds on the linoleum. I decided I did need another coffee maker and that stick blender. As I was putting both in my cart, I hear tick, 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 tick. Great, she's back. But she's not alone. Tom, the store manager, was with her. There she is, the woman shrieked. She called me a poor thief and said a swear at me. I want you to fire her and make her poor. Weird obsession with poverty. Tom looked at me confused. What is happening? I grinned and held up my coffee maker. Shopping. Tom was even more confused. But why are you insulting her and swearing? She thinks I work here and wanted me to let her steal an appliance. Okay, I know a bit of an exaggeration, but she started it. This was the moment that her medication stopped working. In a very loud mix of English and Tagalog, she shrieked out our entire interaction. Surprisingly, she told it correctly too, except that I didn't put my name tag away to trick her. Tom was done at this point. He just looked at me and said, "You're fired." The woman grinned maliciously at me, grabbed her smashed-up box, and stormed off with Tom as I shrugged and made my way over to the allergy medication, or some other area of the store. I don't 100% remember, but I have terrible allergies, so that seems likely. At the register, Tom asked me what really happened. I told him everything, including how I told her I wish she'd fucking talk to anyone but me. Tom laughed and told me I was still fired. Yay, I grinned. Do I get a severance package? Tom laughed harder. To be fair, you did swear at her. Plus, you don't actually work here, so no severance package. That's it. I shopped there for many years before I moved. I never saw her again, so I am sure she went on, content with getting me fired and making me poor. Edited for typos. Now on to reading some of the comments for this story. This comment is from Bee's Knees Sneeze. I love this story, especially the part about the severance package. OP replies, "Thanks, lol. I probably should have used a fake name for Tom, but honestly, he and I laughed a lot about this over the years." JD Miller replies, "There's enough Toms in the world. I think he'll be fine." Disfigured Porcupine says, "I think you would probably make a good writer. I would love to collaborate with you if you're ever interested. Don't mind my bio. Reddit keeps glitching when I try to update it." OP says then, "I am a writer professionally. I only do collaborations through my agent and editor for legal reasons. But if you can show me some of your publications, I would be happy to let them know you are interested in working on a project." And Disfigured Porcupine replies, "Unfortunately, I don't have anything definitively professional at this time, just my amateur webtoon canvas profile and a few posts on my Instagram. I recently deleted a large chunk of my most popular publication to revise it. I've had fan art made of one of my stories and have gotten some pretty positive comments. But I feel like I've improved a lot since then, so I don't believe these reflect exactly what I do anymore, even though I've planned these comments thoroughly and still plan to revise and finish them all. It's fine if you don't want to talk. I'm just glad you're writing. You have a talent. Maybe someday." This comment is from DTM Shift. Future job interview. Have you ever been fired from a job? Well, you see, there was this one time. To which OP replies, "I'm terrible in interviews unless I'm the interviewer. What are your career goals? To be an international jewel thief." To which Psychoflyer85 says, "To be a great international jewel thief, you don't want to get caught, do you?" And OP replies, "Oh, I would be terrible at it. I would 100% get caught." This comment is from Seaman Thrower. "In my experience, it's always the people that try anything they can to get a discount that usually do things like this. Customer, 'Oh, the box is damaged. Can I get a discount?' Me, 'No.' Customer, 'Well, can I speak to the manager then?' Me, 'No.' Customer 2, 'I want these pants, but look right here.' Taps aggressively on the pants to the point the checkout desk shakes. 'What are you going to do about this?' Me, can barely see a microscopic stain 1/10 the size of a Tic Tac. From what I could see, it was a booger. This booger was small, so small that she purposely had to be looking for it, or it was placed there by the customer, which I'm 1,000% sure she did. She was being problematic the second I helped her. Knowing she wanted a discount, seeing her 2 smug daughters behind her enjoying watching their mother try to make me angry, I ended up pulling what I call a pro-gamer move. Me, 'Oh wow, I'm so sorry. This item was supposed to be damaged out and not put on the floor racks. Sorry for the inconvenience. This merchandise isn't up to the standard that we strive for to please our customers.' Lady getting a smug face because she thinks she's getting a discount. Me, 'Let me fix that.' Me proceeds to take the pants and throw them in the damage bin. Me, 'Alright, so I'll just take these, damage them out so they won't be sold to our customers in the poor condition they're in, and be done with it. Is there anything else you'd like help with? POS mother and two daughters wide-mouthed that I didn't give them a discount and took the pants. Daughter in Spanish. He didn't even offer you a discount. All three of them were talking shit about me in Spanish the entire time I was helping them, but they didn't know I knew Spanish. POS mum. No, that's all, thanks. As they walk away, me. Have a good day in Spanish. Cue looks of anger, embarrassment, shame, and defeat as they walk out of store. Any other person they would have pissed off and left at the brink of tears. What they didn't realize, however, is that I'm a massive instigator that enjoys pissing people off and causing problems. So suffice to say, I was having fun and they weren't. I've never messed with anybody that was nice or didn't deserve it. In fact, I gave massive discounts to those that were nice and allowed returns that were well past their return date. I was even praised daily by customers for being nice, fast, patient, caring, and sweet. I even got called an angel, even though I thought that was kind of cringe. Basically, that person that you hear about in the workplace that does as they please, say the things that you have only imagined telling customers, your boss. Well, I'm that person. This comment is from Jack Applecore. People like this are stupid, plain and simple. I have thoughts about specific people and commonly encountered psychotic behaviors of some, but I don't want to get banned. It's just my experience living and working around certain groups exposes a person to oddly similar behavior around the same people. My ex's former neighbor was always heard freaking the fuck out over stupid shit. She got kicked out eventually, and get the same sort of anxiety-ridden, high-pitched stupidity at work too. Same group. Don't understand it. Example, I have one coworker who arrives at work 1 minute into a shift every day, repeatedly pressing the doorbell and pulls on the door without waiting for someone to open it. When I put down my tools and get up from whatever I'm doing to walk to the door, I get accused of making her wait, deliberately taking my time, giving her anxiety, etc. The fucking release for the door is across the office and I'm usually crouching down on the opposite side of the room and closer to the goddamn door. To walk to press the button takes longer, but she doesn't get that. She just launches into a high-pitched, anxiety-ridden rant to herself and obviously directed at me. Another lady speaks irrelevant things into the air that seem awkwardly like she's trying to speak to someone in particular, passive-aggressively narrating every little act she takes in getting herself ready for work. It's some sort of over-anxious need to self-validate or something. Drives me nuts. But they go home with themselves. I shrug too. May even add a few rolled eyes at them. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and made it to the end, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up as well. That would be very much appreciated. Have a wonderful time zone wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you all with the next video. Bye.